Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I hope you're all well. Today's account is the Stapleford Wood creature from 2013. A report came into the team from a lady named Kerry concerning a sighting she and her husband Brett had in Stapleford Woods, a 750-acre area of the forest. Both Brett and Kerry saw the animal at the same time, but they did have differing opinions as to what they had seen and experienced. They were taking their 2-year-old Jack Russell dog named Kiwi for a walk in the woodland when they heard what they described as a high-pitched screech. Realising it wasn't that far from whatever made the sound, Brett decided to have a look and investigated further. He was soon surprised to see some kind of dark animal walking through the trees. He quickly called over Kerry, who picked up Kiwi in fear. Kerry describes the animal as follows. Whatever it was walking on all fours like a dog would, but it wasn't a dog. It was walking in an odd way, sort of lumbering along. I know there are reports of black cats in this area, so I was certain it was a large cat, maybe a panther or something bigger. Brett saw the same thing, but he had a different idea. It was about 5 foot long, down on all fours. It had a sharp, pointy head. The hair, not fur, was short, and we could see patches of bare skin through it, like it was losing it in some places. My husband wanted to follow as it walked away deeper into the trees, but I stopped him. We had no idea what it was or how it would react. That scared me, and I thought maybe it could be dangerous. When I asked Brett if it was some kind of wildcat, he said no. He got the impression it was like a monkey or an ape type of thing, similar shape to an orangutan or a chimpanzee, but with stronger, more solid arms and muscles like a bear. I just assumed big cat as we're in the UK, but now I think back, I did not see a tail and it did not move like a cat would. It could have been injured, maybe, but my husband says it was like an ape, but different. We looked on Facebook and came across the Bigfoot team page. My husband says it could be one of those animals you are looking for, but I only thought Bigfoot or Big Feet lived in America. Can you maybe advise on what we can do? Now, this isn't the only account from the area. There's quite a lot of accounts. And a member of the team did email Kerry back. And now there are a number of big cat sightings at Stapleford Wood. This account was of interest to me because of the unusual description, the odd way it walks and the lack of a tail. Also the patchy hair with skin showing through. Brett was insistent that it looked like an ape. And I think Kerry said that she just jumped a cat because she couldn't think of anything else. And that is a big problem in the UK. We don't have like a legend like Bigfoot does. So if you're in America and you see something and it's tall and it's hairy and it doesn't fit the normal creature that you'd see in that area, you have a reference, you have something to think, well, did it look like Bigfoot? But that we don't have that in the UK. It isn't a household name. And I think that probably 90% of the people in the UK don't even know about the American Bigfoot. And if they do, they probably just think it's a myth or a legend or a misunderstanding of some kind. We don't have anything to fall back on when we see these strange creatures. We don't have bears. We don't have wolves, as we've discussed before. And our wildlife, in all honesty, if it's not a deer or a wild boar, we shouldn't really be seeing it. Anything outside of that size range, I would consider as a cryptid creature or an unknown creature. And I think Kerry said it well when she said, I thought it was a cat because we're in the UK. So her husband saw what he seemed to clearly think was an ape-type creature. It had hair that you could see through. It had no tail. It didn't have ears like a dog or anything like that. And it had a strange pointy head. So I don't know what they saw. I wasn't there with them at the time. But I do think that maybe they've seen the British Bigfoot and they just haven't known how to describe it. And I think that's a problem for a lot of the witnesses, myself included. I thought it was a gorilla or like an ape man or something like that. I just couldn't work out what it was. It just looked like a human and it looked like an ape at the same time. But I didn't see the body, whereas Kerry and Brett clearly did. So I think they've seen more of the body than the face, so it's understandable that they're a little bit confused. There are other sightings in the area, as I've said, and they are all, you've got the Stainsfield Wildman, you've got the Dorrington Half-Man Half-Ape, and not that far away, you've got the Sherwood Wildman crossings, the Sherwood father and son, another one where it's a tall one at Sherwood and a little one. And then we've also got some accounts of the reddish-brown creature. So it's quite clear that people are seeing things and not really knowing what to call them. There's another one here, the black-eyed creature of Grantham, 1997, and that's described as upright, hairy and on two legs. And I think it's just because Bigfoot is not a common known thing in the UK. But I think as the word spread, it will get easier for people to identify them. It's becoming much more of interest to people in the UK. I mean, I know that my emails have certainly taken off, people wanting to know how to go about and where to go and what things to do. So we'll keep an eye on the Stapleford area, I think, because I'm quite sure that at some point we will be revisiting, and I will definitely go over the other sightings that I've mentioned with you. I just haven't made the videos for them yet. So until next time, thank you very much. I'm sorry it's only a short one, but that's all Kerry had to tell me, I'm afraid. So good luck with the weekend. I hope it's lovely and the weather stays nice for you. I think we're due another storm, so you might hear from me again by then, I'm not sure. But until next time, goodbye and thank you very much.